Good morning, you guys. It's Mrs. Mafucci, and I'm going to do an experiment for you today involving the use of catalysts. Remember, a catalyst is something that speeds up a chemical reaction by providing an alternative pathway from reactants to products, lowering the activation energy. So let me describe for you what's in here right now, and I want to get that good. In this Erlenmeyer flask, I have some hydrogen peroxide, and I'm starting to heat it up. And then I'm going to add some sodium potassium tartrate to it. Now, it's not important that you understand the actual reaction mechanism that occurs in this. All I'm wanting you to observe is that it takes a lot of energy to get this reaction going. Remember, energy is required to break the chemical bonds of the reactants. So right now, I'm just heating it up to help the reaction get going. And I'm starting to see some bubbling occur. I don't know if you can or not, but that's the reaction that's occurring. And it doesn't look all that spectacular. There's bubbles, there's a gas being released right now. And the more I heat it up, the more energy is supplied to the reactants to get it going so that it can form that intermediate, okay? And we're just gonna let this go a little bit, and then I'm gonna show you what happens when I add a catalyst to this. So it's not a very spectacular reaction as you're looking at it. You might think it's boiling, and it's not. It's just releasing a gas right now as the reactants combine, form the activated complex, and then form the products. But what I'm going to do is, this is going to take like probably an hour for the reaction to go to completion. So instead, I'm going to turn this off, and I'm going to show you what happens if I add a catalyst. Okay, so let's see. Watch what happens. That reaction has now gone to completion. Did you notice that green stuff that was in there? What do you think that was? That was actually the new activated complex that is formed by the use of the catalyst. It's a totally different pathway to get from reactants to products. Remember, reactants don't change, products don't change. We're just lowering the activation energy to speed up the reaction. I hope you enjoyed this demonstration.